Record third period. Oh, it is recording. Good. All right. Here we go. So today, what we're going to do about the objective is we're going to use the unit circle to evaluate trig ratios. 1, 2, 20. All right, here's what we know about sine. Sine is going to equal the y value over the r. Now, if you're on the unit circle, am I going too fast? Okay, I'll wait for you. So, we're going to use the unit circle to evaluate trig ratios. Okay, so this could either be one of the easiest lessons we do. It really can be. It can be super easy if you're with me. Okay, so if we're on the unit circle, the radius is 1. Okay, if you're not on the unit circle, like this example down here. On this example, we're not on the unit circle. How do I know I'm not on the unit circle? Well, if you got a -3, it's too long. This is not on the unit circle. But if you are on the unit circle, we go to the back side, it's going to be easy, okay? So, this cosine is the x value over the radius. And as long that makes sense, right? Adjacent, which is the x, right? The tangent is going to be the y value over the x because it's the opposite over the adjacent, right? So if I draw my triangle down, right? My triangle down, I'm on the unit circle, right? Here's my x and my y for any point, which is x, y, right? Adjacent, opposite, and here's my radius, okay, which is like the hypotenuse, okay? Now I'm going to keep going with this, okay? The cosecant, we know the cosecant's the opposite sine. You guys remember that? So that's just going to be my r over my y value. My secant we know is the opposite cosine, right? So that's going to be my r over my x. You guys writing this down?
Yes. Yeah, but tangent.
Cotangent's the opposite of my tangent, which is going to make it the x over the y, right? So instead of opposite adjacent hypotenuse, instead of opposite adjacent hypotenuse, it's going to be y, that's opposite, x, that's my adjacent, and the radius, which is my hypotenuse. Same thing, except we put it on the graph, okay? Now, if I want to evaluate all six trig ratios from this figure, the first thing I need to know is the radius. What in the heck is the radius? Because I know that the sine of this angle, and the angle happens to be this angle here, there's my theta, is equal to, up here, it equals my y over my r. So I don't know my r, but I know Pythagoras theorem. I know that if I were to put a triangle right in here, this little triangle, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, right? Well, we're going to rewrite it. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. We're going to rewrite it as x squared plus y squared equals r squared. Same thing. Same thing, right? So let's rewrite it. So I'm going to go, okay, my radius. We're going to say that I know x squared plus y squared equals r squared, okay? Okay, what am I going to do with this? Well, in this example, every point has an x and a y value, right? So my x value is -3, and my y value is 1. So to find the radius, I'm going to go, okay, -3 squared plus 1 squared equals r squared, okay? Or 9 plus 1 equals r squared, right? Or 10 equals r squared. Or the radius is the square root of 10.
Would you rather have us keep it in square root form?
Yes, please. Yes, please. Keep it in square root form. Yes, please. Good answer. Good question, Isaac. So here's what I know. I know my x value in this example is -3. I know that because it's a point, right? I know my y value right here is 1 because it's a point. And now I know my r, my radius, is the square root of 10, okay? Now we're going to keep it simple. We're not going to rationalize denominators. We'll do that later. But real quickly, sine. What do you know about sine? Well, take a look. You can do this. What is sine equal to? Look. What's sine equal to? What's the y? What's your r? Can you do all 6 of these? See if you can do all 6 of these, okay? Let's try and do them, okay, without my help. See if you can do them. I'll help you out with the first one. Sine is going to be the y over the r, which is 1 over the square root of 10, okay? And we can rationalize that later. There it is, okay? Okay, that's sine. Can you do cosine? So if I want to do cosine, I look up here. So, okay, what's cosine? Cosine is the x over the r, right? And I know my x is negative 3, right? Can you do this? Negative 3 over square root of 10. Did you get that? Good. Perfect. Tangent. What do you know about tangent? Okay, tangent. Let's see. Tangent is, look up here, tangent is my y over my x, right? Did you get it? Nice job. I know you can do this. Tangent then is my 1 over my negative 3. Cosecant. Okay, there's 2 ways to do cosecant. One's the easy way. It's just the opposite of that, right? Or it's just going to be the r of the y, right? It's easy to just flip that, isn't it? Right. So what'd you get for cosecant? What do we get for cosecant?
It's r over y. So
Nice, square root of 10 over 1. Awesome. Okay, secant.
square root of 10 over negative 2.
Dude, say it again.
Square root of 10 over negative 3.
Nice job, awesome. And cotangent finally?
Negative 3 over 1.
Negative 3 over 1. Boom, got it.
Still saw that.
All right. Reference angle. All right. Oh, we talked about that briefly in the very beginning, first few minutes of class, right? So let's go back to my reference angle. Ready? 0 degrees, 90 degrees, right? 180 degrees. Where's 150 at? 150 degrees, like right about here, right? Does that make sense? 150 degrees right about there. Okay. So let's put that down. So my 150 degrees is something like right about here. But my reference angle is this angle. What's that angle there? Theta equals 30 degrees. Or I heard you say or what? Or in radians. Pi 6 is right. Because it's the same angle, right, Isaac? Okay, you guys ready? Here comes the fun stuff. Ready? Here's stuff that... All right, now, trigonometry. Sine of 30. We're not going to do it without a calculator. No calculator. We can do this. We're so smart. Here's the thing. Let's write this up here real quickly. Before we even start. We know that. You ready? Sine of an angle is the y. Cosine of an angle is the x. And tangent of the angle is my y over my x. Okay? Okay, you ready to see something super easy? But you got to watch. Okay, 30 degrees. Here it is. Sine is a y value. Every point's got an xy. What's the answer? 1/2. That's y value. You can even try it on your calculator. Just try sine of 30. I bet you get 0.5. Try it. Sine of 30. You'll get 0.5. 1/2. Okay. Okay. Cosine of 45. Cosine is the x value. Okay, check it out. Here's my 45 degrees. Every point's got an x and a y. What's cosine of 45? Square root of 3 over 2. Who said that?
That's x.
That's the x. Square root of 3 over 2 is right. Now your calculator will give you a decimal answer, but that's the exact answer, okay? Tangent, yeah.
That's the cosine of 30, isn't it?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's supposed to be 45.
Right, yeah.
Sloppy.
Tangent of 150, okay? So check it out. Tangent of 150.
Negative.
It's the y over the x, right? It's the y over the x. Now you need to watch this. It is going to be y over x, which is it's right here, right? 1/2 over, so 1/2 over a negative square root of 3 over 2. Now, what happened was my pre-calc kids and I did all of these. We simplified them. We flipped it, we divided it. This is going to help you guys out. So what we did in pre-calc, we went 1/2 times 2 over negative square root of 3. We wound up with cancel 1 over negative square root of 3. We rationalized it. Don't do this. We rationalized it. We wound up with a negative square root of 3 over 3. So what we did, and I think you guys should add this also, is we put all the tangent answers on the circle to make it easier for you. So you got your circle handy? So on your circle, let's go back to your circle real quickly. And I'm going to put my tangent values for all my circle. I'm going to put my tangent values on my circle in this color, this pinkish color. So let's put those up there. Okay, so instead of doing all the work, 0 over 1 is 0. That's a tangent value. So I would suggest you write these down, because otherwise you're going to have to do this the hard way, okay? 1/2 over the square root of 3 over 2. We already did the work. Turned out to be the square root of 3 over 3 after we rationalize it. Square root of 2 over 2 divided by square root of 2 over 2, we got 1. Square root of 3 over 2 divided by 1/2, square root of 3. 1 divided by 0, ooh, 1 divided by 0? Can you divide by 0? John says no. Undefined. So we'll put this symbol, but it means undefined, okay? Undefined. Empty set, undefined. Square root of 3 over 2 divided by negative 1/2 is just the negative square root of 3 over, just negative square root of 3. Square root of 2 over 2 divided by negative square root of 2 is a negative 1. You guys aren't putting this on your circle? Jay, you're not doing this?
I thought I was doing this.
Okay, this one's a negative square root of 3 over 3, okay? This one's 0. So what I'm doing is putting all of these answers here in green on my circle, because they're already this divided by 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 this, see? This divided by this divided by this. So I'm going to put them on my circle so it makes it easier, so I don't have to do that later, right? This one's going to be a square root of 3 over 3, negative positive square root of 3 over 3, right? Positive square root of 3 over 3, a positive 1, a positive square root of 3, undefined. This one's going to be a negative square root of 3, a negative 1, and a negative square root of 3 over 3. Okay? Now, once you get all those on there, then let's finish up our notes, okay? So if I go back to my notes, and of course those are up here. If you don't get them all, they're up here on green, okay? So let's go back to the notes. Let's finish this up. So if I go back to the notes, let's do it. Super easy. Now, where did I put those notes? Where did I drop my notes at? Okay. All right, you guys get this copied? So let's go back to our notes, huh? So we had sine of 30, we said was 1/2, right? Cosine of 45, we said was the square root of 2 over 2. Tangent of 150, boom, what is it?
Negative square root of 3 over 3.
That's it. Sine of negative 60. Negative 60 degrees is right here. What are we looking for? Sine, which is the y, equals square root of 3 over 2. Cosine of 420. 420? Oh man, 360 minus 360. What's 420 minus 360?
Yeah, do you want to have one?
You're way ahead of me, probably. Uh-huh. 60 degrees. So, okay, so you ready? I just went 360 plus another 60. What's the cosine value? 1/2. Okay. Okay, tangent of 90. What's tangent of 90? Undefined. Yep. Sine of pi force. Sine of pi force. You guys see it?
Yes.
What is it? Got it. And it's the y value. Y value?
It's
Square root of 2 over 2.
yeah, square root. I forgot it for a second.
Cosine of 2 pi thirds. Cosine's the x value. Negative 1/2. Okay. Tangent of 5 pi force. Let's see, 5 pi force is here. Tangent is 1. Sine of pi. Here's pi. Sine is the y value. 0. Negative pi thirds. It's right here. Negative pi thirds is here. I'm looking for the cosine, which is the x value, 1/2. Yep. Tangent of negative pi force. It's right here. The tangent value is
-1.
negative 1. Okay, that's it. Okay. All right. We can do this, right? I have faith in you.